Alright, today we're going to take a look at an outside foot sweep and some MMA sparring. So let's watch that clip a couple times. Alright, and let's do it slow-mo. Should be pretty good. So I'll talk about it as we go in slow-mo. So we just had a takedown. He was getting up. I'm trying to keep his back, but we have boxing gloves on, so it's a little bit more difficult. I am trying to grab that hip. We see that on the far side for me. I prefer to you do this foot sweep as a back foot sweep, but he spins. I don't have good grips. He's going to get out of that hip grab right there. I'm trying to either keep his arm across or just not let him get a good underhook. He is able to get the good underhook, but he is leaving that leg out there. I'm ducking my head to keep protected so I can't get smashed in the face too hard. But also, as I'm keeping my arm low, I'm keeping my shoulder, my posture low, I'm able to lean on him a good amount, and then it's going to help me move him around. If I leave him and I let him just kind of stand solid with his feet, it's going to be very difficult to get that leg light to move and hit the foot sweep. So if people are having a difficulty with the foot sweep, that is usually the issue. You're not getting your opponent moving. So let's watch those feet. I'm leaning into him. I'm pushing him back. I like to push him sideways, but my choice here is to push him back just based on my grips. So I keep that leg light. We make contact. When you do a foot sweep, it's not a kick to the calf. Think of it as if there is a tennis ball on the mat and you want to kind of kick it with the instep of your foot and just kind of just move it out the way. Doesn't take much. We see I barely tap it here. And when that leg's not there, you're going down. A couple things here. We're sparring light. I'm trying to use my grips to lighten his fall. If you can grab your partner and just take a couple pounds off that fall, it does help. Of course, we're in boxing gloves here, so you do what you can. And then here, he has a good break fall. His head does not hit the mat. The arms hit, which is the sound that you hear. The reason why when you break fall, if someone just makes a thud and just eats it, that's the painful fall. That's the one that's going to hurt. If you slap your arms to the mat, what you're doing is you're changing the energy into sound energy, which means your body is going to absorb less of that. So that's a little bit of the physics of a break fall. So there we go. He keeps his head lifted, no head contact to the mat. We're checking him out. He's good. And one last time. So let's run right through it. Try to keep the hip. I will show a backside if I can keep that arm around the back and keep the hold of his belt or his hip. I'll show a backside foot sweep in a different video, but here we're going to do an outside foot sweep. Keep his legs moving. Use a little hands to steer him down. Easy peasy, not a big deal. Oh, actually, these are MMA. These are Shudo gloves. So there you go. Outside foot sweep one more time because, of course, why not? Trying to keep the hip, keep the legs moving, and there you go. See you in the next one.